The firefly hated its own tail light because it was so bright that it could not fall asleep. It tossed and turned in annoyance, then dove straight into a swamp. But the mud did not block the light. Instead, it turned the whole forest into a colorful dance floor. A few hours earlier, the firefly had finished its work for the day. It tried to get some good sleep, but its tail light refused to turn off. It covered itself with a leaf, but the wind blew the leaf away. The firefly grew even more irritated. Then it saw a mud pit beside it and jumped in without hesitation. When it finally pulled itself out, the mud dropped off piece by piece, and it became the brightest light in the forest. Annoyed, the firefly wiped off the mud. Then it suddenly had an idea. It only needed to cover its eyes with mud. But before it could enjoy the plan, it crashed into a big tree. It fell into a flower bud and became a purple lamp. When it looked up, it saw a hollow tree trunk. It stuck its head inside, ready to sleep again. But in the next second, its own snoring woke it up. Angry, it kicked the trunk away. The splash of water that followed dimmed its tail light. It quickly sat in the water, and this time the light finally went out. But in the dark forest, strange noises echoed everywhere, and it became scared. It hid under a leaf, shivering as it tapped its tail light, hoping it would turn back on. But no matter what it did not work. At that moment, the firefly noticed another light. It flew toward the moon, but the moon was far too distant. As it flew, it slowly fell asleep. It began to fall fast, and its tail burst into a small flame. At the last moment, the firefly woke up, and the fire lit up its tail again. This time the light never went out. It returned to its tree and fell asleep at once. But as soon as it entered its dream, an even brighter light shone on its face. The sun had risen. But now, no matter what happened, nothing could stop it from sleeping.